Hi, I'm Nigel Brown and I'm going to show you how to make an absolutely delicious recipe using traditional smoked trout. First of all, we're going to take the trout itself, which has been smoked, get it into our food processor and just flake it down into there, down the bottom, so we can start adding our other ingredients too. The next thing is the egg white, which is just going to go straight in. That's going to help loosen the actual trout down a little bit. The cream is going to actually lighten the recipe so it's not quite so heavy. Just a little drizzle into there like this. And also just a little bit of cream cheese, full fat cream cheese, which will, if you haven't got a lot of smoked trout, bulk up the recipe too. So just a tiny amount just helps along the way. And it also makes the recipe a little bit smoother and creamier too. So all the ingredients in, all of the salt and pepper as well. In we go, and then we're ready just to blitz it down to a really nice smooth texture, ready to cook. So in here now we should find that our smoked trout is really blitzed down nice and soft, as you can see, almost like a mashed potato consistency. And that's perfect for making our quenelles. Now for the cooking liquor for the quenelles, we're going to use just white wine for this. For me, it's the best thing to use. It's full of flavour, it's got the nice colour as it reduces down, and it's the perfect way to poach your fish, whether it be a quenelle or even a nice little fillet. So be fairly generous with the wine, as you can see. Around about half a bottle going in there, but it's going to make the sauce as well, so it's not going to be wasted. To make our quenelles, we need to take 2 spoons, gather the pâté recipe onto a spoon and transfer it from one spoon to the other, so we get this really nice, almost like a cigar or barrel shape appearing, as you can see like this. Once we've got it to a nice shape we're looking for, we then just let it go into the pan, into the wine, and we carry on making another one to sit next to it. Now we're going to do about 2 or 3 for here today. Once they're in, we can take the remaining recipe out of the way. We're going to cover the pan with the lid so we keep all that heat in there. So we're going to move the quenelles now just over to one side, because they're going to carry on cooking in their own heat, because there's plenty of heat in that pan now just to finish them off really. Now to make the sauce, it's a very simple one this. We just take ourselves a pan with the remaining white wine, which we've used to use the actual the cooking liquor for the quenelles. In goes the wine. In with the wine, we're going to go with some double cream. Okay, so our sauce is now boiling to the point where we can add the unsalted butter that I mentioned. So literally about a teaspoon, heaped teaspoon of unsalted butter. Into the pan we go. There we are. And what we want to do is now we want this butter just to kind of swirl around and melt down into the sauce. So it's going to make it a really nice rich sauce, really buttery. And then once that butter's actually dissolved and it's come back to the boil again, the sauce, we're going to go back over to the bench and finish it off and serve up with our smoked trout quenelles. So for our sauce, what we need to do is we need to take our blender and we're going to put into here a really good handful of fresh watercress. It's been washed and dried because we don't want too much extra water in there because it'll make the sauce too thin. But like I say, a couple of good handfuls of watercress. This is the sauce we started off with. That's now going to go into the blitzer. Just pour it all straight in, like this. Lid on, and then just be careful that it doesn't splash everywhere on you. So just take a bit of an insurance policy, and it's almost like magic this. On we go. And now we're going to serve up our quenelles with our service plate. And we're going to take the quenelles from the pan. Lovely, nice firm quenelles now you can see there. So they've kept the shape, they've kept their height and the depth, and they're just nicely, softly cooked. So they're not too firm and not too soft. Onto our plate. 1, 2. There we go. So there's our 3rd quenelle. Onto there. And then to finish off, we'll take our really nice fresh hot watercress sauce and just over and around like this. We've got these lovely colours of the pink traditionally smoked trout with a watercress sauce. What more could you want?